Apollo's Chariot is a B&M Hyper roller coaster located at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg in Williamsburg, Virginia. Today I will be telling you why I think this is one of the best B&M Hypers. So first, let's start off with the statistics of the ride. Apollo's Chariot reaches a top height of 170 feet. The drop is 210 feet, which is what makes it a hypercoaster. The ride's top speed is 73 miles per hour. The track length is 4,882 feet. And the ride has a duration of 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Alright, now let's talk about the ride itself. Apollo's Chariot is an absolutely amazing B&M Hyper coaster. Many people say this is one of the weaker B&M Hypers. However, I highly disagree. In my opinion, this is one of the better B&M Hyper coasters. This ride is amazing. The airtime is very strong. The ride pulls some decent positives, and the helix is actually pretty forceful. The best moment of the ride is definitely the drop in the back row, as you get some really strong ejector airtime, and the camelbacks are also really good. The double down at the end is also really good. The drop off the mid-course delivers some really good airtime. This is just a fantastic B&M Hyper. The setting is amazing too, how you're going through the woods and over like the lake or the river. This is just a phenomenal coaster. I rode this back in 2018, and it was amazing then, but then I rewrote it again this year in 2022, and it was so much better than in 2018. The airtime was so much stronger this year. It felt way faster too this year. The pacing was a lot better. It felt more intense. And another thing is, this ride is actually pretty aggressive. It is tied with the Goliath S4G for the most aggressive B&M Hyper coaster I've ridden. Now, I did say this was my favorite B&M Hyper after I rewrote it this year. However, I thought about it more, and I did move Diamondback back ahead of it, because Diamondback in the front row, I'm just starting to remember my rides on that, and the airtime just was was definitely stronger than Apollo's Chariot's airtime, but Apollo's Chariot still has really strong airtime. Apollo's Chariot is my second favorite B&M Hyper, only behind Diamondback. This ride is just absolutely amazing. It has some really good ejector airtime moments, some really good full ejector airtime moments, and some really good floater moments. This ride packs every type of airtime you want in a coaster. This is just an amazing B&M. And it's definitely not the best B&M at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg actually has my favorite B&M with Alpengeist. Alpengeist is just unbelievable. I suggest you watch my review on Alpengeist, and you'll hear my thoughts on that. But this is overall an incredible B&M Hyper coaster, in my opinion. As I said, this is one of the best B&M Hyper coasters, probably. Another thing is, fun fact about it, is this is the first B&M Hyper coaster ever built. Actually, I don't know if Raging Bull or this opened first, but I think this did, so that means this was the first B&M Hyper coaster ever built. All right, now it's time. I think we take a ride on Apollo's Chariot. So first, you reach a top height of 170 feet, and then you go through this pre-drop section real quick, and then you go down this really good first drop, which if you're in the back where you get some amazing ejector airtime, and then you reach your top speed of 73 miles per hour at the bottom of the drop. Then you go over this first camelback, which delivers amazing airtime, and then you go up into this hill, which also gives really good airtime, and then you dive down right next to the river, make a sharp twist here, and then go up into the helix, which pulls some really good forces, actually. You sort of slow down towards the top, but then you gain most of the speed back once you get to the bottom of this valley right here. Then you twist up into the mid-course brake run, which will actually get some good floater airtime going up into it. And then in the back where you'll get some great ejector airtime going off it. And then you go over this smaller camelback, which will also get some really good airtime going over it. And then you go through this straight section over the river. And then you go through like this wave turn type element, which will get really good airtime on too. Then you start going into the double down, which will get some good airtime here, and then you get some great airtime right there, and then you get some great airtime going up to the brake run. So Apollo's Chariot is just overall a absolutely fantastic B&M Hyper coaster with every type of airtime you want: ejector, full ejector, and floater, and that's why I gotta give Apollo's Chariot a 9.9 out of 10. This is overall such a fantastic coaster. What's preventing me from giving it a 10 out of 10 is that there is just like two dead spot moments, but this ride is still absolutely fantastic and is one of the best B&M hypers in my opinion. So that is my review on Apollo's Chariot at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Make sure to like this video, also subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time. Keep coasting on my coaster demons. Peace